Hi everyone, welcome back to my video. So my next topic is the reality of long-term singleness. Being single for a decade is different. At first, it felt like freedom. I could travel, focus on my career and really get to know myself. But after a few years, the excitement faded and reality hit. Society has a lot to say about being single at my age. Family asks, friends pair off, social media definitely doesn't help. Everyone's highlighting their relationships and you start asking yourself, am I doing something wrong? Is there something about me that's broken? Am I too ugly? All these things that go through your head. I learned early on that being single isn't a failure. It's a season, a long one for sure, but a season nonetheless. And if you can shift your perspective, you start to see the real value in the time alone. Trust me, it's taken a while. One of the biggest lessons I learned is this: you can't have a healthy relationship if you don't really know yourself. Being single forced me to confront who I am, my strengths, my weaknesses, my patterns in dating, and even my deal breakers. I became clear on what I want and when I want and what I won't compromise on. And honestly, that clarity now saves me from wasting time on the wrong people. It's like you have to walk alone for a while to know which hand to hold. Another lesson I realised: it's better to build a fulfilling life first, then share it rather than seeking someone to complete me. I focused on my career, friendships, hobbies, travel and personal growth. And when I say focus, I mean really show up for myself. The irony: the more I invested in my life, the more attractive I became to the right people without even trying. Patience is hard. I won't sugarcoat it. There were times I rushed, settled for less than I deserved, or ignored red flags just because I wanted companionship. And guess what? It never ended well. I learned the power of boundaries, knowing what I will and won't tolerate in a relationship. It's uncomfortable sometimes, but boundaries protect your peace and your growth and your self-respect. And yes, they make dating a lot less stressful in the long run. I also learned to practice gratitude. Being single gave me time to really appreciate my friends, my family and my freedom. I started noticing the little things: a quiet morning, a solo trip, a hobby I haven't explored before. Perspective changes everything. I don't see being single as a gap in my life anymore. I see it as a foundation, a chance to grow, because I don't want to invite someone in my life or my world when I haven't grown myself. So here I am, 10 years single and feeling stronger than ever. I know my journey isn't over. Love might still be around the corner, but the biggest gift this decade gave me was learning to be whole on my own. If you are single for whatever reason, no matter how long, even if it's 10 years, 20 years, 30, 40, 50 years, I hope this encourages you. Embrace it, invest in yourself and trust the process. Being single isn't a curse. It's a season of preparation, growth and self-discovery. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe and comment below. Have you been single for a long time? What's the biggest lesson you've learned? Thank you so much for listening. Take care. Bye.